The last large silver coin to circulate in this country wasn't a dollar. The silver dollar, the peace dollar, ended in 1935. The last big series of coin was the Franklin half dollar, 1948 all the way through 1963, 1 year 64, right? So the last series is the Franklin. They made P's, D's, and a few S's for circulation. We always have fun with those. But how often do we talk about the proofs? The most limited, the highest quality. And tonight, not a bonanza. Tonight, a collection at lower than bonanza pricing. Let's have some fun. So the Franklin half dollar was introduced in 1948 and went to 1963. Right? 16-year span. Within that, the U.S. government was not making proof sets in 48 and 49. They didn't start making proof sets for the American public until 1950. So 1950 is where the Franklin proof series begins. So there are a total of 14. Now, the only place a proof is made and sold is in the proof set. Now, let's talk about what an uncirculated coin is and a proof coin is really briefly here, and then we'll get into the wow of this 10-coin set. Uncirculated coins, coins for circulation, are struck once and pushed out there, right? Proof is a method of manufacture, actually. How we make something. We take the dies, the front and the back, and we polish the crap out of it. Right? And then we don't only strike it once, we strike it twice, and the pressure is stronger. Which means you get a coin like this that looks like a mirror. Now again, these are 1950s and early 1960s proofs. The frosting on proofs didn't start until the 1980s, when technology got better. So all these earlier proofs, all the Philadelphia proofs, are the glossy mirrored background where you can literally see yourself in them across the table. They were only issued in proof sets. So this collection we put together tonight is a compilation of the last 10 years Philadelphia struck a silver proof set. The last year they did it was 1964, the very first year of the Kennedy half dollar. We transferred proof set facility to San Francisco in 1968. So if you go backwards a decade, the last 10 years are the 64, the solo here, and the 9 years of the proof Franklin half dollar. A total of 10 coins. And again, the only place these coins come from are actual U.S. Mint proof sets. Now, many of you have seen us with the proof Franklin Bonanza before. I mentioned it very briefly earlier in this conversation. And that is random dates of the proof Franklin half dollar series. And where's the pricing mechanism normally? Here on ABC, when we're destroying everybody else's price. We're $34.95 to $37.95 on a regular basis. I cannot remember, it's been a long time since we've had 55 and 56 proof Franklin half dollars involved in anything. And that's because of how few proof sets they made. As we got into the 60s, they were making over 1 million sets a year. Before that, it was a small number. And then remember one thing, and it's the curse of proof sets past. Kind of sounds like a Christmas Carol movie, right? 1980, we have silver go to $50 an ounce for the first time, right? And it outright destroyed the middle of the 1900s silver production. Whether it was circulated, whether it was uncirculated, whether it was dime, quarter, half dollar, whether it was uncirculated or in this case, proof condition. It didn't matter. These half dollars melted at $20 and nobody paid that for them when they were released. So people were melting everything but their kitchen sink. And if their sink was not out of cast iron and it was made out of silver, they probably would have pulled that and melted it too. It was just a crazy time. I was just getting started in the work side of collecting at that point in my life. and it was just craziness. Your head was spinning on, I mean, if Sybil's head spun like that, your head spun more. Look at the value, right? We could not find any of our competitors with a 55, a 56, or a 57 proof Franklin. They did have the others. So they do have the other 5 available. The other 6. And they're at between $68.50 and $84.95 each. They do have the proof Kennedy, the coin in the bottom right, the one and the only Philadelphia proof silver Kennedy. They're at 60. We have, everybody, we have those coins by themselves adding up to more money than we're selling the 10 coin collection for tonight. And we haven't added in all the rare coins yet. We're destroying them with the other coins in the set. So that top shelf, they're selling the bottom 2 shelves for more than we're selling the top shelf. And the top shelf by itself, when you find a 55, when you find a 56, are selling for over $100 a coin. Just a crazy opportunity, a great opportunity. And again, something we don't see often. How are they packaged? Exactly as you see them. These are handled with kit gloves. Most of our coins come out of broken proof sets. Again, those were all poly packs back then, you might remember. So when that poly rips, or there's a bad coin in the set, we have to cut the set open and push the good stuff into capsules. And then someday we get an opportunity to talk like we are tonight. That gives us a huge advantage in pricing all this stuff out. Guys, give me a 1-minute clock, please. Always about finding them. Do we have them individually on our website? Some of them, yes. I couldn't, all 10 of these, probably not. I know the last couple of years of Franklin, the 64 Kennedy are probably accurate. So again, avccoins.com, and you'll find them. If you're looking for those earlier issues, the needles in the haystack, the Holy Grail coins in this set, those first 3 years, probably not. Because when we do get them, we set them aside, and we're waiting and building to have an opportunity to talk on the airwaves about these great finds we have. Simple math again tonight. $349.95 divided by 10 means every single coin, where they're between $60 to $84.95 each on the latter years, we're beating them by a significant dollar amount. And we include the 55, 56, and 57. This is a very special value.